Hi friends, I am Alicia in Zone 6B and I am coming to you with the garden little update. So as I was walking the garden, my last video I was speaking about cutting off the top pieces of the onion that had the brown spots like this here. So I've decided I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. Hopefully it's the right thing to do. I don't know, but we shall see. So as you can see, I'm only cutting off the very tips that have that brown on them. I'm not going much further below that. Ooh, they smell so good. They actually smell like onions. So I did grow onion last year and it turned out amazing. And I did actually do this last year. Taking off the little like dead pieces of the onion. I guess the only reason why I was kind of second guessing it this year is because I was watching a few people's videos and they were saying that you shouldn't do that. And in my experience, at least so far, it has worked. So, and guess what? If it doesn't work this time, then I'll know next year not to do it again. But the main thing is I just don't want that to inhibit the new growth. So there's no rhyme or reason to this. It's just the tips. So notice I'm not doing like the pieces down here like at the bottom, like how you can see that. I think that's normal. That's just the skin of the onion. I'm only taking off the very tip of the onion stem. I'm not bothering this little area down here, just the little tips. I'm trying to make sure I got all of them. And it's okay if I don't get all of them. I come out here every day, so if I see some that I missed, then I will just cut it at that point. I am trying to get every piece. They're growing so good because if you could smell it, it smells like onion. And I know it's like, hello, it's supposed to smell like onion, but gardening amazes me because it's like you plant a plant and then it grows and it becomes something that you have seen your whole life in a grocery store, and all of a sudden you're growing it yourself right in your backyard. It's a wonderful feeling. It's hard to explain until you do it. It's so hard to explain the excitement of growing something yourself that you're gonna eat. And I know it's probably why do you have so many? Last year we grew about, I want to say 75 onion, and they went so fast. We didn't even have to store them because they went. Everything I make has onions in it because it's my favorite thing. So this year I said I'm doubling the order. And with Dixondale, each bundle is about 48 onion starts. And So I ordered 3 different kind, which I talked about in my last video. I ordered the yellow Spanish, the Walla Walla, and then the red Zeppelin. I ordered 2 different kinds of yellow onion because I basically cook the majority of our food with yellow onion. And then if I am going to use a different onion, it would be a red onion. I'm not really a white onion person. I may pick up one here and there if a recipe specifically calls for it, but I am a yellow onion girl. And so is my family because I do all the cooking, so they have no choice. Okay. So I'm going to continue to do this, and I'll be back when I'm done. So even from my video about 5 days ago, look at how much growth is going on. Like, it's crazy. We have been getting a lot of rain. You can still see some of the water drops on there, but my sprout a couple of days ago was literally a sprout, and look at how big it's gotten since then. It's crazy. And I don't know if you can see because they're really small, but these little sprouts, my little lettuce sprouts are coming up. And then look at how much bigger my radish got. You couldn't even see them in the last video. And look, my spinach, it's just more radish up here. So they weren't even visible in my last video, which is why I didn't come over here, because although I had direct seeded them, you couldn't see them yet. Look how much bigger my Brussels sprouts have gotten. And even my broccoli and cauliflower, they're really taking off. So last time I still had some snap peas that were on my patio table, and I went ahead and got those planted over here. One of these is actually a seed that germinated. Here it is, the small one. This is a pea seed that I planted that germinated, but it was the only one. I don't know why it was why I had such a poor germination rate over here and why there's only one over there, because I'm pretty sure I planted about 10. But that's why I got starts from the nursery, because this is a cool season crop. And if I wouldn't have gotten these, I didn't have time to start all over, because pretty soon we're going to be in our warm season, really in about 3 weeks. So once it gets too hot, these are going to die off anyway. So I want it to be established enough where it can still be producing through early June. Right now it's May 6th. So our warm season kind of starts around, we usually start our warm season around Mother's Day. I normally wait until either Mother's Day or the week after to start planting like my tomatoes and peppers. I don't want to plant it too early, even when we have warm days, because here in Zone 6B, Michigan, the weather can be up and down. And what I don't want to do is have to come out here every day and cover it up with a frost cloth, because I did that last year and it's way more trouble than it's worth. I'd rather just wait until it's actually time to plant and then enjoy the growing season that way. But yes, I wanted to get these all planted, so that's why I went to the nursery and got them, just in case, like what happened, I didn't get as much germination as I would have liked with the ones that I direct seeded. So, and they're doing pretty good. I planted these out here, I want to say yesterday, and then it rained afterwards, so it rained them in, and they look pretty good. So last time I didn't walk around to see what variety. So it looks like this is the little snow pea white. It's a dwarf snow pea. So that's what's planted here. But even over here, look at how much bigger like my beets have gotten. You could barely see them in the last video. And again, the last video was only 5 days ago. My collards have grown. These beets have grown. I cut the tips off over here where they were a little brown on the tips. This is the same variety as over there. And in these pots and the pots up there, so as you can see, those are actually weeds, and some of it is like reseeded, like my chives reseeded itself. But we're going to be refreshing those pots because most of those are just going to be flowers. My herb garden was over there last year, but this year I'm going to actually do a full bed herb garden instead of those little pots, because I don't know if it was because the pots were kind of small or what, but my herbs didn't really do that great last year. So this time I have some over in the green stalk as well, but this time I'm going to different. So I'll just use that as an opportunity to plant more flowers, because who doesn't love flowers? And then now I have plants on my table ready to go in. So some of these are herbs, lettuce. I do have lettuce that's over there germinating in the beds, but again, you know, they were taking a while, and I'm like, okay, I need this for the spring. Spring waits on no one. Well, summer waits on no one, because spring is like a quick minute. Yeah, but it's just growing so fast, and I'm so excited. So even over, just so much growth in 5 days. Oh gosh, look, my potatoes. So none of these were popping up my last video, and now look. So I have to add more soil. Oh my goodness, there's one over here. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Super crazy. So much growth. I tell you, this is so rewarding. And then even look at my onion. Okay, so we still haven't fixed this yet, but we're waiting on the weekend. We have stressful jobs, so we're working on it. But look at how much. I don't think looking at it from like the top view does it justice. Like, they're all standing up great. I am gonna cut off the little brown tips. So hey, sue me. We'll see if it works. I did fill in the rest of this green stalk. I'm addicted to green stalks now. I want to get 2 more and just plant flowers in them. But here we have some curly kale, parsley, looks like cilantro over there, romaine lettuce. I already saw the peas we had. Looks like more curly kale. We have some English thyme, another romaine. We have some head lettuce here, some red leaf lettuce here, lavender, and that's the cilantro we saw from the other side. So it's looking pretty good. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.